Welcome back. In our previous episode, we were all cloak and dagger, trying to be Agent Jason Bourne, Bond, and Borat all together. But now we have enough of this, and we want to deploy active measures to go against the bad guy. There are many things that we can do while on foot or in a vehicle, but let's focus on the foot part. First, the empty space test. With the TED method, we try to find patterns and correlation to our movement. Here with the empty space test, we are trying to use the empty space behind us. So if somebody's following us, we just stop when they are in an empty space so they cannot cover themselves. They're usually gonna fumble and gonna be like, oh yes, there's, and they're gonna randomly stare at, I don't know, carrots here. But if somebody's following us in a crowded area, maybe go to an alley that's not so crowded. Also, their cover is going to be slightly blown. Second thing that we can do is the eye test. I'm not talking about the doctor examination, but I'm talking about eye contact. One of the first things that new agents are brought up on their farm is when they're following someone, when you make eye contact with the person you're following, there's no more contact with you. Your cover is kind of blown. But here, if somebody is following us and we think it, we just turn around and give them a look or a wink and a smile. So if we are correct, their cover is pretty much blown and they're gonna back off. But if we're incorrect, we're just flirting. The next thing that you can do besides staring at them is backtracking. So you're just walking your walk, somebody is following you, abruptly stop and start walking in the opposite direction. While you're walking past the person that might be following you, just give him the stink eye. Probably they're gonna back off or at least know that their cover is blown. Okay, what else we can do? Besides backtracking, we can do the figure 8. Because if we're walking to a crowded area, we cannot just say, oh, somebody's following us, because 100 people is walking with us. So we might doing figure 8s and walking around buildings, around stands, around obstacles, because most people don't walk in figure 8s. And then we're gonna have a confirmation that they are following us, and also they will pretty much figure that out and their cover is blown. Next test, elevator test. If you have the unfortunate chance going in an elevator and somebody's following you, well, you don't want to be stuck in an elevator with them. Wait a second or two and then get out. You by no means want to be in a confined space with a person that's following you and you don't know their intentions. These are just few tricks of the trade. Obviously, there are many more things that we can do, but we cannot cover all. Please let us know what you think in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. And we're gonna see each other in the next video, The Art of Bushido. Cheers.